that's what I'm doing now. I eat African meal once in a while. Okay, now I stopped checking myself after birth, and luckily for me, my baby was not having that sugar. They were testing the sugar all the time, and also mine disappeared after I give birth. Can you imagine? So because I was so worried that, oh, I'll be diabetic. And guys, in the hospital after I gave birth, they treated me as a diabetic patient. My food, the food they bring for me, they will write on the paper diabetic tag, gestational diabetic patient. That was what was written on my paper tag attached to my food every morning, and each time they serve me food morning, evening, and night, because I stayed at the hospital in 3 days. Okay, it was crazy.
Clap.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Baby yeah made me to be a diabetic patient when I was pregnant, guys. This is the result. There is a high, if a woman is diabetic, they call it gestational diabetes. Okay, that's the type of diabetes that I have, because none of them, with my family, we are not diabetic, so I can't be diabetic. So if I did not control it now, according to what I read and what the doctor told me, there is a high range or high possibility that I might be diabetic in future, or my baby, not my baby, in Jesus name. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and compliment of the season, y'all. Compliment of the season. Thank you all so much, and thank God for for us to be alive today, and for us to see this time. December, we're already rounding up this year. Yeah, so welcome back, and it's me, sexy mama, in the building, guys. I call myself sexy mama, yes, because I'm sexy. Because if you don't appreciate yourself, nobody will do. Nobody will appreciate you. Anyways, that's not the reason why I'm here. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and to watch my video. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's keep this channel growing, and I appreciate you and everything. Thank you so much. And anyways, so why am I here today, guys? In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you some of my pregnancy story. Yeah, things that you don't know about when I was pregnant. Okay, and this is, I was pregnant, and I was diagnosed a diabetic. Yeah, they diagnosed me of diabetes when I was, okay, guys. I was pregnant. When I was pregnant, I was diagnosed diabetic. Okay, you heard me right. Not because I am a diabetic patient, and we were not diabetic. No one of us is diabetic in our family. No. Okay, that's because some people, some women, this normally usually occur. Okay, and there are different types of different types of diabetics. Okay, and also some women develop a lot of things when they are pregnant. That's because of the hormones. We are different things. And for example, I was having sugar, which caused to my diabetic, yeah, okay. And my friend was having a low sugar. She has her own side effect, and I was having my own side effect. But mine was okay. I wouldn't say mine was better or the hers was better, blah blah blah. No, okay. We were actually facing the opposite. Like, my opposite of her was what she was having, and that was it. Okay, now I was diabetic because some women, they have diabetes because their body don't produce a lot of sufficient insulin. Okay, and not because of what I was eating, because I was really feeding myself so well. Okay, but I was consuming a lot of carbohydrate because that was what I was craving for. I crave a lot of carbohydrates, pounded yam, So pounded yam was what I was craving for. Rice, fried rice, jollof rice, all together the same is still carbohydrates. I felt that was the reason why, until I read and my doctor told me that no. But though that the food contributes, okay, then I was put on a diet to be eating well and healthy, okay. That was after 6 months. I was already gone, okay. But if I knew the earlier stage, I think I would have been able to um, control it, and it wouldn't have resulted for me to be taking insulin because I was having a high one, okay. Some people they have a low one, blah blah blah, and I was giving a test every time. I have to be taking insulin all the time, morning, afternoon, and also checking the sugar with this my hands, guys. I almost died, you know, pinching my body all the time just for tests, and my legs, that was crazy. And at the end of it, I supposed to be, have, you know, control or check or do the control as I was before. But guys, I'm tired. I was tired. Can you imagine 3 months of my pregnancy, and I was doing back and front, taking insulin, pinching myself and doing a pee test every morning. That was crazy. My home and my room became, a hospital. That was crazy. That was why I didn't do it. But what I do, I stopped doing the test. I stopped taking the insulin, but I was told to eat well, to alimент myself well. That is what I'm doing. What are the things that I'm eating? Legumes, balancing my food, and I don't eat the pounded yam anymore. And beside, I have gotten used to it, and I don't want to be. And again, I don't want to have this, pot belly after birth. You know what I'm saying? So I look at, this is my tummy now. Okay, it's really inside, and yeah, this is my top. I can't wait to wear my top again as before. Okay, those that's what I'm doing. I took it upon myself to actually lose weight, not only to control the sugar, okay, and I also, because my baby sucks from me, and I must eat well so that I won't transfer it to him, because there is I read that there is a high, if a woman is diabetic, they call it gestational diabetes, okay. That's the type of diabetes that I have, because none of them, with my family, we are not diabetic, so I can't be diabetic. So if I did not control it now, according to what I read and what the doctor told me, there is a high range or high possibility that I might be diabetic in future, or my baby, not my baby, in Jesus' name. So that is why I am controlling my food, and that also helped me in reducing my weight. Guys, Nigerian or African food is so yummy, but what it contains, it's so bad, okay. So that's what I'm doing now. I eat African meal once in a while, okay. Now I stopped checking myself after birth, and luckily for me, my baby was not having that sugar. They were testing the sugar all the time, and also mine disappeared after I give birth. Can you imagine? So because I was so worried that, I'll be diabetic. And guys, in the hospital after I gave birth, they treated me as a diabetic patient. My food, the food they bring for me, they will write on the paper diabetic tag, gestational diabetic patient, gestational diabetic patient. That was what was written on my paper tag attached to my food every morning, and each time they serve me food, morning, evening, and night, because I stayed at the hospital in 3 days. Okay, it was crazy. It was crazy. That was why I don't want to repeat it. Instead, I choose food to control my gestational diabetic, with food instead of insulin. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. And now everything is gone. The sugar has come to normal. Everything is normal. If I can continue like this, I and my baby are good to go in life. There'll be no trace of diabetic in us now and in future. Okay, let me show you. When I was initially, when I started the test, it was like I thought I was good. I was like, I almost gave up. I was crying all the time, saying, "Why? How am I going?" Some people have, see, there are people who have issues when they're pregnant, but they don't say it. Okay, they don't say it. They have. There's a lot of things going on with pregnancy. Okay, like my friend had a low sugar. Every time she fainted, she feel dizzy and fall down. Luckily for her, that she always have people around her who is always there for her, ambulance every time. But my own case was not like that. I was eating, and my sugar was so high. There was during the time, since the time they gave me, and I was also on diet, the sugar was still high. It was not reduced. Okay, it didn't reduce at all. It didn't reduce at all. It got me worried. Got me worried. I started asking people. Even the midwife told me that, I said, "What? Look at what I read, that in future I might have diabetic on my baby." He said yes, because the only people that have gestational diabetic when they are pregnant, uh, like no, she said most women have gestational diabetes when they are pregnant. That is due to pregnancy. Okay, okay, that it goes off after birth. He said the people who has high um, um, probability to have it in future are Africans, because of what we eat or due to the food we consume. He said the people that has the less probability to have it is the Chinese. He said because the Chinese people, they eat so healthy. They eat so healthy. Okay, that is why I said, okay, I must choose food over, because when I was pregnant, you can't stay without eating now. No, you can't stay without eating breakfast, guys. I was in hell. Then I was given a small food to be eaten in the morning. When I wake up like this in the morning, I'm shooting this video in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, and I'll be like, what am I going to eat again? Guys, when I eat bread and anything attached, or like what's it called? Bread, the thing we had in the morning. And I was like, what am I going to be eating in the morning? Was my breakfast was something that was really causing me, and afternoon food, the lunch. And afternoon was when I crave for my fufu, you know. Morning like this, when I woke up, I was like, what am I going to eat today? And I really spend money. Every morning, I spend €8, €7. €8, €7 at the bar. Oh, yeah. In the afternoon, I spend €10 every day at the restaurant. Okay, almost my salary was on food. And that was how I was able to control myself not to get fat, and also to control to eat balanced diet, because at the bar or at the restaurant you have menu. Okay, you have salad. Sometimes when you are home you can't make those things, and if you are to make it, to buy them from the market, they are expensive. So I rather prefer to go to the bar restaurant to always eat the balanced diet. Okay, supplement it my food all the time. And I was drinking orange juice, like each morning. I spent €5 on orange natural juice. Okay, natural squeeze juice. Like I was to be drinking it because of iron. Okay, and that's together with a small bread with something inside, and I'm good to go. But still, I will not be full. I'll be hungry. But to God be the glory, I came out. Uh, Everything turned out well for me, and yeah, I spent money, guys, on food at the restaurant. These people, I make friends at the restaurant. You know, I make friends, and now I have stopped. Going to the restaurant. I go once in a while, because guys, that's not life. It makes it, because if not, if I'm used to it, I might not be able to cook at home anymore. And that's why I stopped. Guys, let me show you the kits that I was given to during my um, gestational diabetic. Okay guys, I was given this kit here, okay, with a manual, blah blah blah, to check. Okay, let me start with this. This look like a pen, right? It's not a pen. This is medicine, okay, medication, and it is for diabetes. This is insulin, okay. Here I have needle here, okay. Okay, I have needle and yeah, pin, yeah, to pinch myself. And this one is the one I took in the afternoon. No, 3 times in a day, guys, with this. In the morning, afternoon, and night. The same thing as this. Morning, afternoon, and night. Okay, but this one I apply it less doses. Like this one is maybe 4 drop like this. Okay, 4, 1 2 3 4, 4 in the morning. I started with 4, guys. They thought it would come down. It did not come down. And 4 in the morning, 4 afternoon, 4 in the evening before I sleep. And this one was 10. I started with, no, 6 in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. That was how it was. But still, it did not work till I increased it to 36. From 6, can you imagine, to 36? That was that was very that was a, I can't roll this one because it's finished. Okay, 36, 36, this one every night. Okay, ouch, these two. And this one is for pee, every morning, for pee. Okay, this is where I note them. Okay, morning, afternoon, evening, pee, everything. I recorded them here. And this is the machine. Okay, this one reads the test for me, the blood test for the sugar. And this is what I put, this is what I use to pinch myself, or the needle. And this is the check after pinching myself with the needle, and I put the blood here and I inserted it here. This will read it for me and I'll record it down. So this is it, and thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. So guys, this is the results. Okay. Be here, baby, to be a diabetic patient when I was pregnant, guys. This is the results. Okay guys, so this is motherhood, and he just woke up. And yeah, so I have to give him or attend to him. Thank you so much for tuning in.